All right. Tyree. What up, Kang? I hope you catch this one because I know how you is about them female narcs. I got another one about them female narcs. They be pissing me off too, just the same way they be pissing you off. I can't stand them, yo. Especially when they be out there. I already did a video on them. When they be like thirst trapping online. Thirst trapping. But I got a whole another video about that thirst trap on these females. Where that thirst trap got so strong that she had to make sure she had a man up under the Christmas tree. She was out there hunching in the car seat trying to dance and found her man in the next video. But this one right here is serious, y'all. He died, she lied, and how it came about. These female narcs can be just as dangerous as the men. They definitely can. Now, the reason why I can speak more about the men, because I wasn't with a female narc, but I've been around them. I know these chicks, especially them fake ass friends. Ooh, they the worst. But they can be abusers too. They can abuse these poor men. These are the good men that just get abused so bad that they think that this is just what it is, like how we got abused so bad that we just think that's just what it is. But it just seems to be that a lot of people think it happens more to women than men because men don't talk about it. But I'm about to clock it. No cap, world talk. This woman abused the man so bad, and I've seen a woman when I was a little bitty kid, but I didn't know what that. Well, I had to be like 10 watching this woman abuse a man. But anyway, she abused the man and pushed until the man just couldn't take it no more and unalived himself. So now she's getting all the attention, all the sympathy and all that, and everybody's like sad about it. And she lied and told everybody that it was a heart attack. Because people were like, what happened? It was a heart attack. It was a heart attack. And she knew what had happened. She lied to everybody on what had happened. But what she did not know, before she got rid of the note, that his unalived note, that the little baby saw it. I think he was like 8 or 9. He saw the note and explained why he unalived himself and apologized to the little bitty baby, like, sorry. And that could be so horrible that, you got and this was a son that found the note, that you're supposed to be their protector. You're supposed to guide them and teach them how to be a man and do all the things, fish, drive, all these things that men do with their sons. And this man couldn't take the abuse, that he had to leave his son because he couldn't take the abuse. Then he had to leave his son with the abuser. That is horrific. So she went through years of nobody knowing what really had happened to the man. Living her life, living her big life and lying, collected all the insurance and all that stuff and, doing her and whatever. I don't think she did anything to the kid. It was all about her abusing the man, the husband. And then he unalived himself. And it gets like that when you're with narcs, and this goes for men and women. Their abuse gets so bad. And I'll tell you why you be thinking about unaliving yourself or actually do it. I'm going to tell y'all a real story in a second. Or actually do it. Because it's not the person. You're dealing with a spirit. That person is carrying legions of demonic spirits. So this is the spirit that you're fighting. And if you don't have God to back you up, you can't fight them alone. You can't fight the vessel that these spirits are using in the manipulation. And you cannot fight these spirits. Not alone. Okay? So that's why a lot of people that when they're with these narcs, they're either thinking about it or they try to do it. And I remember when I was with the most evil narc, when he was smear campaigning her behind my back, his ex. Like, yeah, and she tried to unalive herself one time with pills, always making it out to be her crazy. And what he would do is he would push her to doing a thing to make it look like everything that he was saying was true. Oh, she doesn't do anything but sleep all day. Cause you kept her up all damn night. All she do is she don't clean up the house. Cause you kept her up all night. And you messed it up. She listened to she that all because of him. All because of him. But it looked like what he was saying. So here's my story. Real life story. I was in high school. Ooh, I just thought about two. But let me talk about this one. I was in high school. And one of my friends, we're going to just call him P, because I won't put people business out there. And he was dating this female, we're going to call her C. And she, at that time, she was a full-blown narc as a teenager. And she just kept cheating and lying and cheating. And he was really in love with her. Man, some men can really be in love with you. Like, really be in love with some of these women, but they be falling in love with the wrong one, just like you did when you got with a knock. Okay, but they be falling in love with the wrong one, especially if they looking at the outside, because she's a baddie or she looks good. Especially when they're falling for those kind, okay? And she breaks their heart. This man, well, at the time teenager, he told her he could not take it anymore before he unalived himself. This man went and bought gas, put it in a gas can. And they were arguing in the backyard. And he told her, like, if she just don't, stop what she's doing, he's going to unalive himself. And she poked and pushed like, you ain't going to do nothing. Do it then. I don't care. Do it then. I don't care. Do it then. I don't care. Pushing it. Like these kids these days when they be telling, kids, K yourself. That's not funny at all. Because they don't even know their little ass can get locked up for that. But she kept on saying, go ahead. I don't care. And he poured it all over him, all over his body. And this is no lie. This is in Chicago, y'all. In the hood, y'all. And he poured it over his body and lit himself on fire. That was probably the worst agonizing death you can ever go through, because it's fire. And he ended up passing away from that. And then the rumors went around, but you had some people, the monkeys, that was like trying to say it wasn't her fault. But then she went around the neighborhood lying, saying she was trying to stop him. But no, that was the truth. She was egging it on. And the cousin was the one that ended up telling everybody the truth. So these female narcs, they can be the same and just as worse or even worse than the male narcs, because they know, most of them, what they use that's dirty, nasty ass snatch to get these men, and then these men be like mesmerized from this dirty ass snatch that they're getting, and then next thing you know, they're just spiraling down. But Tyree, I hope that you see this video, because there's nothing more important than your life. And when you are with these creatures and you're seeing that these red flags or your life is in jeopardy, go to a therapist. Excuse me. Or a friend or a family member and just talk it out. Don't let them be your therapist. Ooh, fire. That's going to be a whole nother video. Don't let these damn narcs be your therapist. Because they're going to tell you all the wrong ish, and it's all going to benefit them. Don't let these narcs play your therapist, your doctor, your counselor, your friend. They're your op. They're your ops. You're sleeping with your ops. You're dating or married to your ops. And that's hard to believe. I know. That's very hard to believe. But I lived through it, so it ain't hard for me to believe a fat op and an evil op. Both of them was evil, but in different ways. The malignant, I'll finna say something else, y'all. That narc, that is all of them. They just not just covert. They just not overt. They all of that. That was the most evil narc. And the narc was so packaged so well in this little pretty package of chocolate, white chocolate, and looking all pretty and sitting there and It's a box of chocolate of poison. That's how it is. It can be looking so tempting, or they can they can behave so well that no one's seeing nothing that they're doing, because they know how to put on a pretty face and act a certain kind of way in front of everybody but you. That's why they say abuse happens behind closed doors. And if you don't let people know, no one's ever going to believe you. But that man lost his life because she pushed and poked and pushed and poked and poked and pushed that man into 6 feet, into a grave. And I bet you there's many other stories out there, but this is just the one I'm talking about. And then my example, that was a real life story. And I was a teenager. Who knows what that man could have turned out to be if he would have just left her alone, moved on, let her do her, because she's probably living her best life right now, and he's gone. His family's never going to get him back. He's gone, and she's probably living her best life. That should be your power right there. That should be your power right there, because if you thinking that they're going to be feeling bad if you harm yourself from their abuse, no. They meant to do that. They have to give souls over to the Satan, thinking that it's going to save their soul, but it's not. It ain't going to save them for God. That part right there, I'll tell you right now. But I'm going to go, because I do got to go finish prepping up all my stuff and my food. Y'all, I'm smoking the turkey. I'm smoking this turkey this time. And I ain't going to do that much, but it's going to be fabulous. Y'all can go see that on Cooking with Conita. The outcome with my food. I really ain't in the mood. But sometimes when I ain't in the mood, that's when I do my best. But anyway, God bless you guys. I hope you enjoy your family time. I call holidays family time, because I don't believe in these man-made ass holidays. I'm not spending no money. I'll buy some food. I'll cook some food, because we got to eat. But these female narcs, y'all, they worse than any alligator that's in this water right now. I probably could walk through this damn water and pretend I'm Jesus, and the alligator probably never even touched me. But with a female narc, you not getting past her without some harm coming to you or your life being in jeopardy. Okay? Now with that being said, that's my video. Be blessed, you guys. I hope you get what you deserve, not what you don't want. Leave them narcs by themselves. Don't let them spoil your family time, your dinner, acting a narc ass fool.